And welcome to the Big T Show. I am Big T. And to my left, every week with me, Max Powers. How are you, Max?
Woohoo, I'm doing great.
Friend of the show, sitting across from me. You know him. You love him. Frank, the neighbor.
Hello, what's cooking?
To Frank, we have a fucking a loaded guest list tonight. To his left, we have a man that goes by Popcorn.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I like that. I love popcorn.
Popcorn.
I had
How
some
you
popcorn
doing?
at the Knick game last night.
Yeah.
It didn't last long.
I gotta ask, did you get some extra butter with that or
No,
no?
because the guy was selling it walking around, and I noticed the water was $1 more when they sold it to you walking around instead of at the stand. But before I get into a real popcorn thing, to my right,
Well, also to his.
to popcorn's left
is Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. To his left is Ryan.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. To my left is he can't be here right now, but
He's
this
there.
is his representation.
He's
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. And to Ryan's left, listen, you know her. Listen, one name, like Hitler, like Cher, like Madonna. Patina in the motherfucking building. How you doing, Patina?
Yeah.
Thank you.
you for having me.
Thank you for coming by.
Listen, popcorn. It always brings me go back to my younger years, and I'm not even sure if I even spoke on it on the Big T Show. I might have. It might have been in the old studio. But the old popcorn trick, you put the hole in the bottom, you put your dick in. It might have been like 97.
Did you actually do that?
97, 98. The girl who I lost my virginity to. Shout out to her.
How did you walk into
it
the
worked.
movie theater?
The first
with
blowjob
it?
I ever got was by the girl that I lost my virginity to.
This is the
In
pop-
a movie theater.
this
In a
the-
movie theater. I should have added
Her
that
head
part.
was
That
deep.
was
I
the
got an
correlation.
extra large popcorn.
That was
Wait,
the
bucket.
correlation.
wait,
But I
wait.
didn't use popcorn. I was the popcorn.
How did you
No,
How did you
it was-
walk
it was
into
the-
a theater with
no.
a hole and your penis?
It
in
was the bag. It was a bag of popcorn, a large one. It wasn't the tub.
But still,
and
did you
I-
waddle in?
No, I poked a hole in the bottom. I
This is-
took
you
my
gotta
dick
buy
out.
the
It's dark.
popcorn. Yeah.
And then you wedge it in.
You got to buy the popcorn
And-
in the movie
And
theater.
yeah, man, you wait. Then I'm like eating it. I'm like, fuck, man.
You're
my-
jerking yourself
my
off to
flaccid,
yourself?
My flaccid dick's at the bottom of the
And he
bag.
didn't get
so
the
you,
extra
you gotta,
butter.
You gotta pour like half the bag out before you do it. I'm gonna get to that popcorn. She eventually gets it. We giggle. Like, what is she gonna do? It's at the bottom. Like, you're just surprised with a dick in the bag. But no one ever tells you that artificial butter is a motherfucker to get out. Soap. Like, you couldn't even shave it out of your pubic hair.
Oh
like,
my
I had
God.
artificial butter.
It was like plastic.
Yeah,
Melted in
no,
your-
it was like some soul glow in my pubic hair. You know what I mean? Like, hindsight's 20/20. I should have went fucking heifer hunting or whatever they call fat chicks these days.
Oh my God!
What do they call them?
I don't think anyone calls them anything.
Oh my God!
I
If
mean-
you see a fat bitch talking to me at the bar, you'd be like, "What the fuck's this fat fucking bitch doing?"
No,
Yes, you would,
no.
Frank.
She would say, "What that heifer?"
Yeah. No, whatever. Listen. We love the bigger ladies.
Oh yeah, I do.
There we go.
But I should have went and, you know what I mean, like, fucking, you leave the fly open, they get in the car. Let's say they weren't going to do something. Now they smell the popcorn. The fat girl's juices are going.
But popcorn smells like feet.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yeah.
Popcorn smells like feet.
Feet smell like popcorn.
That's Fritos.
You know, it's funny because I don't think
That's dog's feet.
I told Popcorn what the show is like or about.
No, you did not. You failed to
No, I know.
express.
You
Yeah.
might have to hold
This
off
is
on
right.
Ryan.
Sorry.
Yeah, if Ryan doesn't want to show up, I understand because I see the look on your face like, oh my God, what did I get
No, I
myself
gotta-
into?
I gotta use the.
I'm looking. I'm enjoying.
I
I'm
think,
here.
Thanks,
we'll
Potato.
cut out a small little bit for you. Don't you worry. Oh, man, she's leaving already?
Yeah. She defends fat.
Oh, well,
She didn't like the fat jokes.
because I used to be a fat girl.
No,
I was offended.
Listen.
Aren't you supposed to feed me something?
Oh shoot, no, and I'd be remiss.
Uh oh.
I don't even know if that's the right word to mention who the show's always brought to you by. Bake What Your Mama Gave You.
There you
This is
go.
where we show the logo up. This is
Oh,
on
man.
this.
I need one of those hats.
I'm not eating an edible tonight. No, I'm not a pussy. I have an open mic after this because I have a show this Saturday at Bernadette's. If you're in Rockaway, come check it out. But here we go, a little cinnamon
Oh,
toast crunch.
thanks.
And you guys can split that each.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm going to have a CBD treat. This doesn't even make you a pussy. No, there's two in there.
I'll eat.
No, there's
I'm
two
not-
in there.
I'm gonna. I'll eat that in a minute. Get all up in there.
Listen, I know that sounded a little rude, but like, I'm a fat person. I know all the jokes. I know all the saying. Like, you don't think a big girl heard it all? Also,
Nope.
These are some of the toughest girls. I mean, they take a fucking. Their pussy takes a beating. Their personalities take a beating. What, Bettina? Bettina's back. Give me a fucking death look.
No.
One patina, two patina, two.
But listen, we love you. We love the heavy hitters. And listen,
Right.
who doesn't like popcorn? I mean, you get a skinny bitch to suck your dick if your dick smells like popcorn. You know?
You guys were talking about fat people when I was gone.
No,
Not nice
no,
to say fat people.
No. See, I told you.
But listen,
I'm just the engineer.
I directed it away from the.
you ever see that show, 600-Pound Life?
Yeah, I saw that.
The guy, I mean, there's some guys on there. It's like, yeah, what are you doing with this lady? Or what are you doing with this guy? Like, they don't want to lose. 600 pounds is a lot.
A lot.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm half that.
Yeah.
And that's a lot.
It's like two Toms walking into the room.
Oh, my God.
They don't walk when they're
They have
600.
episodes of like 400-pound life though.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's the one I saw. The 400.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you ever see like a lady, or it could be a guy, but I'm not looking at guys walk down the street, and she just has like ass cheeks for like the size of like a file cabinet. You know what I mean? It's like, how the hell, and they usually have like Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. These like heavy hitters, they're usually short, big fucking 4-foot fucking ass, and like the shortest arms, you're like, yo, even if you had long arms, there's no way you're not lazy. Like if you weren't lazy enough, you would lose the weight. You know what I mean? You're gonna really give a thorough wiping. You know what I mean? Like, how they got these short arms, file cabinet asses, fucking eating logs of fucking shit all day, and then what do you think is coming out? You know what I mean? They're not eating
Oh
celery.
my God! What do you think is coming out?
No, so listen,
What do you think is
when they
coming
go to
out?
the bathroom, they got these short arms. They're fat. They're out of breath from reaching from after the third wipe. Like, how bad is it going on back there?
You're not eating that ass.
Oh, Frank loves
right.
talking about. Wait, don't you have
No, well-
popcorn stories? What about the guy with the popcorn? He was like playing in it and dancing.
Oh yeah.
in
Oh,
it.
was that the Knicks game last night? They lost, but they were competitive. Watched LeBron in town.
Close game.
Yeah, and but we went a couple years back. This is going back a while. My friend, now there's like places to get booze everywhere, but there was only like a certain places at arenas that you can get like a hard drink, like vodka or something like that. That's all my friend drinks on the rocks. So I'm like, I'm doing cocaine as long as they got booze there. We're sitting at the bar in the garden. We paid whatever amount for the tickets. You know what I mean?
And you're in the bar.
Yeah, where we could be 30 feet, whatever, out the bar, whatever it is, at where our seats are. So we're just sitting there. I'm doing coke. I'm fucking around. And there was this Ron Jeremy looking fucking guy. Remember, I think we brought this up when we were
probably
out.
also doing coke.
Yeah, well,
I love that he looked like Ron Jeremy.
and he's
Right, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
and he's just. I'm putting on a show, and this
like
guy's
working
just.
there, looking like Ron Jeremy. Like how grimy.
And this is
guy might
and it's the late '90s, so it's that era. Just you know what I mean?
Mustache.
Yeah.
greasy
and-
face.
And I'm putting on a
Balding
fucking
head.
coke retarded show. You know what I mean? Like, and I just noticed that this guy is just playing with the popcorn.
Like
People do those quarter tricks. You know, like someone takes a
Right,
quarter down
yeah.
the knuckles.
Ew.
And he's just playing with the popcorn. And it was so therapeutic just watching him. Like
crunching
he's been
it
doing
in
this.
his hand, like squeezing.
No,
it?
just rolling it.
Just like
moving it
like
around.
like soft sand going through his fingers.
yeah, so
You know what I mean?
sad.
And it just now I'm like, if he's doing this, I bought a box. I'm eating it. I'm pouring it in my mouth. I'm
I can't
putting
believe
I'm
you
pouring
did,
it
by
back
the
in the
way.
box in the fucking.
You put it in your mouth. I
And
feel
then-
like you're so OCD with germs.
Well, there's a whole thing, a popcorn pit. I didn't get it from right where he was.
Oh,
He let me
oh,
fill
oh,
up my
oh.
own box. I'm pouring it back into the thing. Now my friend's like, put your head in the whole machine. I put my head in the machine, start eating it. We're going to have Carvalito call into the show next week.
How
What-
many people do you think bought popcorn from that like disgusting?
They don't know.
Listen, that guy's been doing it forever. Probably
See?
definitely not washing his hands in the
Ew.
bathroom.
Do hot dog guys really pee in the thing?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
thanks for Bettina for contributing to the show.
How does
to the
Frank
hot
know
dogs
that?
guy?
Do they really pee in it? You really think so?
Even if they don't, you know where they keep them? On the pier. When I was working in the sanitation, they had them all lined up, and the guys used to go in there. The sanitation guys used to pee in there. In the
Get the.
I swear to God.
Oh, great.
Wait, so dirty water hot dogs are really dirty water hot dogs?
I saw it live.
Dirty
so
water hot dogs are really dirty water
Well,
hot
no,
dogs.
it depends.
maybe it's just the ones in the city.
No, it depends because some people are dehydrated, and that dark yellow urine, that pungent, smelly urine,
my God.
that's a dirty water. Mine, you can't. If I piss in a bottle, you can't tell if it's that or
It's
that.
not true.
You drink a lot of water.
He does drink a lot of water, but you could tell
His
it's yellow.
uric acid content is
I-
low, people.
I once had to hold this giant Poland Spring while he peed in it while he was driving. He said, "Could you just?"
Okay.
No.
While you were
She's
driving.
like, I'll hold it.
Oh, yeah?
I still got the picture. If
Oh,
you
my
want, we'll
God.
post it on Rockaway Beach Broadcasting.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
Big
we're-
T, please, can you please pee in this Poland
RBBC
Spring bottle for
is
me?
not-
No, but I'm driving
please,
in traffic.
Big T, please pee for me.
Yo, and she held it, and it was great because it was an hour ride out there.
Was it cold out?
I'm a real stand-up gal.
It was the summer.
Yeah, we kind of had to
Gonna
tuck
warm
it in.
you up.
We had to tuck it.
Yeah.
We had to like shimmy it, like tuck it, and then
Thank you. Then we brought it in on the air, like, hey, let's bring this in on the air because we had
God.
video then, and it was you could see
then
it on
I
the.
was talking about just like last week when in a Gatorade bottle.
Oh yeah, when I was up
First
in bed.
thing in the
Oh, I
morning.
didn't forgot that.
Oh yeah.
This
Forgot
is like a thing. It's a thing. Yes.
Oh, I even asked you
Did
before
you
to
say
hold
while
it
you
for
were
me.
up in bed?
Yeah, he didn't want to come
You
down
just
to
wanna
pee.
come- So what? You went and brought a
So I
bottle
held the
and held it for
Gatorade
him?
bottle and let him pee in it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
No, but then even like this
That's
time.
love.
It's either love
Yeah.
or psychosis.
That's
Yeah,
love.
well.
It's
Psych. No, but then I asked him like, no, sometimes I'm going to
Don't
pee.
say that.
Sometimes I'm going to pee, and I'm like, you want to hold it for me? And I give it a look.
I
She
give
has-
her the look. I give it a look.
She hasn't. She did it once,
Oh,
and each
God.
time she flinched. that.
I want a dick.
So maybe that's your dick face instead of your poker face.
I believe a couple shows ago you told us you used to have one.
I used to, what?
So this is an
Oh,
ongoing.
that was on
Yeah, I
on my
have it
show,
on-
the competition, the big.
Oh yeah,
thing.
she's like, oh, there's a competition
it
going
was-
on at the Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company.
Yeah, they're having a big competition,
Competition.
Well, yeah,
between
so
mine and
Oh.
Eileen's show
Popcorn,
and yours.
you're welcome to come
All
on
right.
that show as well.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little
that-
less raunchy.
is
Well,
that-
well, popcorn. If you go on their show, you're not gonna get paid as much, or is this men's show? 'Cause
Oh.
not
women
getting
get paid. Women get paid less.
I'm a feminist.
I mean, according to that one 3 times Golden Globe winner, they get paid half as much.
All right, popcorn. Why do they call you popcorn? Popcorn.
I mean, for what everybody's seeing right now, the back of my head, my hair.
We get to see the side of your face too. You don't understand
I?
how
Oh, all right,
wide.
there you go.
Say hi.
Hi.
Popcorn.
I'm Popcorn. And my hair is the reason why I'm named Popcorn.
Ah, so it's because of his hair.
There
That's
you
why they
go.
call him popcorn.
It
I
looks
was
like
keeping
that.
you
And
a
now-
little off
Make-believe
camera
butter.
for your
Your
own
friend
sake.
Ryan. Your friend Ryan is here. Does he have anything? He wanted to say something, right?
Are we doing that now, or are we doing that?
Oh,
how
well,
are
or
we doing
not.
this?
Well, no, listen.
How I don't know. You got
Whose
The
show
reason-
is this?
He
I've
was
been- I've been
chewing.
hearing
He
it,
was chewing.
you know?
So I was filling the air.
People know when I'm chewing and they don't hear my voice. That means when I'm done chewing, they will hear my voice.
Yeah.
By the way,
the wrath that will come after
No,
you
listen.
can tell Mateo this is why I normally have background music.
The
Okay?
neighbor.
Yes. Good.
Yes,
You're the man.
sure.
You're the man.
Do you have like the
Sure,
drum roll set
sure.
up?
All right, listen. There's a reason
I
Popcorn's
don't.
here and Ryan is here. They're here for a very important cause. The volunteer fire department in Broad Channel, the BCVFD. God, I can't
You
believe I
down with
got that.
BCVFD?
And listen, I don't want to freaking die. You know what I mean? And
No.
and these the volunteers, the firemen, whoever it is, they came last year. Me and Bettina was sleeping. I'm the lightest sleeper. You know what I mean? It's the only thing I do like is sleep. I wake up quick. And she woke me up from them banging on the door. And I get up. I see freaking sirens coming in through the blinds. I'm like, oh, crap. Is my house getting raided?
Oh, my God.
And I go to the door. And it was all firemen, the carbon monoxide detectors.
that
Oh,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
Frank was there.
Stay up there.
looking
Pretend you're sleeping.
I'm looking at Frank like he's not living down the
I
hall.
just, maybe it's another apartment.
and now I'm in my boxer shorts only. These scumbags, some scumbags stole my prepared meals from Dishes by Daniels, my fucking shrimp, zoodles, and pesto.
Shout out to Dishes by Daniels.
Shout out to Dishes by Daniels. And I now is my moment. Everyone's in the hallway. I'm like, which one of you scumbags stole my food? then the fireman's like, "Well, we have to get in there." I'm like, "Oh shit, man, fuck the zoodles and pesto, fucking shrimp. I got all this weed out." So I went in, I put my executive chair, that fucking Egypt to my right, Bettina for some reason doesn't like. She doesn't like a good seat. I don't know why.
That's why I'm dating you.
You can sit on my face all the time, but you choose not to. You lazy sack of suds.
It's funny when you said that. That's why I didn't come out eating the shrimp.
Oh no! But then the fireman came in. They had to do like the test.
Yeah.
And he's like, smells like the weekend in here, or some stupid fucking fireman
Oh,
fucking
because of
line.
the pot.
Yeah, and then like I put the chair in front of all the jars of weed because the desk was by the window that time, and there was like I'm thinking like an 88 number in CBD, not CBD, carbon monoxide. And, like we were
There
close
was
to
something
dying.
insane.
It was
Yeah. You were like, just pretend you're sleeping. Just pretend you're sleeping.
And, yo, the fact that I didn't.
Why? Okay, and it just did. But
when they came to my door, the guy goes, the building smells. I said, yeah, if we're gonna go out with a smile. I told him.
No shit.
But no, and
This whole place reeks of weed.
and that's the carbon.
smells like that was funny cigarettes.
The silent killer. You know what I mean?
You never know.
You can't smell it.
I heard
Your
that
farts
ringing.
are the silent killer.
I heard that thing ringing.
Queefs are the silent killer.
I don't have queefs.
Big time. That's
Never.
how I know that I don't need a carbon monoxide detector. When the carbon monoxide builds up in a pussy cavity, she starts queefing. So I know
Pussy cavity.
I know the carbon monoxide
Pussy
detector.
cavity.
Is that when people got beep, beep? I got I'm like, oh shit!
What?
I mean, I'm hitting it too hard. I'm about to die from this carbon monoxide.
What do you? I hate you. I hate you. I want the world to know. I hate Big T.
And we hate carbon monoxide. That's why we have
The point of the story, right?
Yeah, the carbon monoxide.
Way to bring it
There we go.
Is that we do love the fire department and the volunteers.
And I'm
fire
gonna
department
we're
because
here.
of these reasons.
Please, even if you don't live in Broad Channel, because most neighborhoods. Like, is it even a neighborhood if you don't have a volunteer fire department? Like, you're a bunch of fucking houses with people. You know what I mean? Community, neighbors. We donate. We keep this thing going just in case the firemen need help or we can get there before them. That's a neighborhood. You know what I mean? Not just houses and people come in that aren't the same color as the people that used to live there for fucking 100 years. That's not a neighborhood. That's just a fucking area that's a new area now, like Brooklyn, wherever the fuck it is. And those places don't have volunteer fire departments. And that's why they fucking suck. Broad Channel. Is there one in Rockaway?
There's one in Breezy.
Yeah,
There's a 19 in Breezy. And listen, when my dad died, that's who I called right away. Because they're closer than the fire department. You know what I mean? Like, I knew 634-7272. If you're a Breezy people, listen, Big T Show, Life Hack, call the volunteers.
And they came through.
They came right away.
Just the way you said it, you're like, when my dad died, I called the volunteer fire department.
Yo, if you want
And
to
because
use
of the fire department, I don't have a dad today.
if you want to
like,
use that
sounded
clip
like a great
for
commercial.
promotion, like, hey.
Call your local volunteer
take
fire
that right
department.
No,
They
but
killed my dad. They'll kill yours too.
Thank you for
take that clip. But no, seriously, don't forget to eat that trip.
Oh, that's
treat.
going down. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make
Thank
sure.
you.
Oh, you gotta do it on the
No,
air.
because the sponsorship, they pay me. I
for
pay
the,
myself.
For the show. You gotta eat it on the show.
Big bucks.
Oh,
It's
that's how
part
this
of the
works?
show, yeah.
So I gotta- all right.
But
how I
as
ate.
popcorn, you
All right.
eat that. Why
No,
don't
but,
we ask
no,
Ryan?
I'm gonna eat this
No, real-
wonderfully homemade Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah, cinnamon toast crunch. Listen. So what? There's a book that is advertisement for the local businesses and what have you, and it goes to keep the Broad Channel Fire Department running, which I love.
Great.
And they have the old school trucks too. They have new equipment, but they have the class not that they use, but in their possession. Just 'cause I used to work for UPS and deliver there. It's on Knoll Road, right?
Correct.
Cool little spot over there. And I'm going to take an ad out in the book for the Big T Show. So listeners of the Big T, if you're from Broad Channel or wherever, if you see the journal from the fire department of Broad Channel.
Everything Big T on YouTube.
Yeah, check it out. Everything's Big T.
And some
These
archives
people are
possibly
smart.
on our BBC if we get it through the
Wits End.
censors.
Wits End.
CMI.
Oh, this is a great
Yeah,
book.
and it's a good thing because
No naked
But-
photos.
I like
Oh,
this
no, but listen,
old paper.
they closed the
We'll slip some in for you.
they closed the
Frank.
other,
All
they,
right.
they closed the other firehouse
That gold
by
paper's
Beach
clutch.
56. And like there's no freaking emergency room. It's like, what the fuck? Like, do you not care about us over here? Like, so we need these little volunteer fire departments.
Especially
Local
Broad
mom and
Channel.
pops.
you
Yeah,
know?
Broad Channel also. Listen, we're all in the middle of fucking
Nowhere.
bumblefuck in
Fuck the
Rockaway.
man.
But
Screw
listen,
them.
like we have the one in by Breezy by
Local.
the horse stables, and you got the one on 116th. But listen, this gets me to what grinds my gears a little.
Oh boy! Here it is,
like
everyone. This is what grinds his gears.
This is the one thing.
Here we go.
Some of my friends are like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, so what house do you work in? Fire department shit?" And like, "Oh, busiest house in the city, Harlem." In my head, I'm like, "What the? You get paid the same amount as everyone else, shithead." You know what I mean? Like, and it's not even like it's 20 years ago.
Cred,
it's not even like 20 years ago where all you had was the Daily News, a crossword puzzle, and a Sudoku babe. And Sudoku wasn't even invented then. You know what I mean? Like, but you can still get by and kill time by reading the paper and doing a crossword puzzle 20 years ago. Let alone now when we have a fucking computer in your pocket. You
Here
can watch
goes.
No Fire's 8-hour shift. I watched Asian gangbang porn for 8 hours, and I got paid to do it. Instead, I'm in Harlem. First off, you live in fucking Rockaway. You're driving fucking
8 hours of Asian porn.
gangbang porn. But listen,
Not regular porn. It's gangbang.
Wait.
Oh.
that's not
There's a
what.
difference.
Wait.
Can I try?
warped.
May I-
That's like
Oh
really
no, but no,
fucked
real
up.
quick.
No,
but let's say they
three
have
ways,
real
four
quick,
ways.
I didn't-
8 hours worth of that?
No. You can watch anything for 8 hours. Is what I'm trying to
Can
say.
we stay on track here, please,
Oh,
people?
Listen,
Please.
What happened?
Let's
Yeah,
say,
so
let's
I'm
say,
talking over the host.
let's say they have a shift in the middle of the afternoon. Now you got to sit in traffic to go to your busiest house in the city in Harlem. So it's not even it's like, hey, Rockaway got the busiest house in the city. It's a 5-minute commute. You're adding time to your fucking commute, and then you're fucking working the whole time. What the fuck? Why would you want to do that? Well, man, that's why you got a job. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Why would you want to do that? We're gonna get to you, Popcorn, to defend maybe if you know anything about this. But does it baffle me? Like
when you're in the
hey,
army, would
boss,
you rather be in Iraq or would you rather be in Ohio?
Ohio?
Exactly. It's the same kind of like where would you?
No. Sitting on my phone or just hanging out in the front playing with the Dalmatian. Like, hey, Spot, what the fuck's going on today?
Dalmatian.
You know what I mean? Like,
the Dalmatian is a fire dog.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, another fucking 6th floor walk up Harlem fucking fire. Let's carry all these fucking hoses up there, and for people that probably don't even like us, it just doesn't make sense to me. Popcorn, can you explain this to me?
What? Can you rephrase your question, please?
Why the fuck? Why the fuck would these cock sucking smoke eaters?
Smoke eaters.
Why would they want to go to the busiest house? I understand. Fucking idle time, it goes by quicker, but it's not like you're running more into buildings and fires and bad shit, more potential of dying.
Saving cats.
Yeah.
Having women love you.
Like, oh, hey.
Fuck the fire department. And their
Oh,
pensions.
you can stand in front of the house and get fucking laid by some fucking some chick. In front of the firehouse. You don't need to be on. Oh, did you see that guy that just went into the building? Oh, too bad it collapsed on him and we can't have sex with him now. So what the fuck?
Because there's something about a man who's like
Working?
working. Frank.
But you wear the uniform to work. They don't know how busy a day was.
It doesn't
you
matter.
stop at
It's just
7-Eleven.
something about that structure.
I think
Right.
I grasped
the bell would
concept.
ring, and the guy's giving his life up.
Right.
Could happen.
I
These
think
are
I
the
grasped the
guys.
concept of the question.
I don't.
Why
I
would you
do.
want to go to the busiest house
Why would I want to go to the busiest house?
when everyone's get paid equal
All right, so
except for seniority? and
So
shit?
as we've expressed, I'm from the Broad Channel Volunteer Fire Department. Nobody gets paid nothing, and we do this just out of the goodness of our hearts for everybody, and because we respect our community and we're people that care about that kind of thing. And one of the benefits, aside from us going and risking our lives to do all this, is that not only do we get to save your life when you're in danger, but we also get to give you a good time because normally volunteer fire departments have events that are taking place in the township that they're in. So any local bars are getting money from it, from the events that they hold there, and it benefits the community in that way. Stores in that location, now everybody's buying stuff from those stores for those said events, so on and so forth.
Oh, listen,
These are a few of the things that, like, you know,
These are a few
people
of
don't
their
really look at it or
favorite
expect.
things.
Like, that's like one of the number one questions I ever get when people ask me why am I a volunteer firefighter for free, especially when people know me, because like I have like a wide variety of abilities to like make money, and they're like, well, why don't you use that as something for you to become an actual firefighter? And for honestly, the reason why I became a volunteer firefighter, I've never wanted to be a firefighter. I did it for a personal reason that happened after Sandy, because I was with a member of Broad Channel Fire Department, and it's because of their badge that I was allowed to go across the bridge as a first responder and help my family and other people. And right after that is when I joined this department. That was 2013.
Awesome. And listen, I'm volunteers. That's a whole different animal because that's your time and you're doing God's work. You're fucking out here helping the community.
God's work.
No, seriously.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I'm talking about people that collect a check from the city. Why would...
I mean, these guys. I mean, think about it. If you could make $120,000 a year, work 24 hours, maybe 48 hours a week, and then have another side job on the side that you could make another $60,000, you're now making $210,000, maybe more.
No, but I do understand what you're saying.
So now the guy at the busiest house, now he's like, fuck, man, I got to go to my electrician job. But me in the slowest house in by Fort Tilden, I'm fucking getting paid the same amount as that guy who's working the busiest house.
So why would you want to be the guy going to the more busier firehouse? That's I'm Bobby Big Dick.
Yeah.
I'm here to prove to you that I could be that by everybody else.
Yeah, but you understand the question now? I'm not knocking volunteers or anything.
I
was like, no, it was a misunderstanding. I was ranting. He didn't. Listen.
Well, there's a few questions in there. There
it
were
was
a couple
one
of
of
questions.
Tom's rare rants.
There was a couple of there was a few things in there.
I was ranting.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying? With the side jobs, wouldn't you want to conserve your energy for your fucking the things you like to do? Like maybe build fucking sheds or whatever?
Well, I mean, like I said before.
Like to do that.
No, the guys that are getting paid, they only work 2 days a week. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but Frank, you were a sanitation worker. Wouldn't you be like, yeah, man, my route has the heaviest shit. Yeah, I lift up fucking 19 couches today. Look at me. Frank, you made the same as me, and I fucking threw away. I drove a truck to the landfill.
I was in I was in Lower Manhattan, Avenues A, B, C with all the projects. You know, that's why my back went out.
See? This boss. Listen.
We used to pick up 13 tons a day.
Oh, my
God. Listen, volunteers aside.
And if you didn't, they send you back out.
Listen, I respect
God bless the volunteers.
13 tons a day for one crew.
Yeah.
No, but the volunteers.
That was back then in the 90s when I worked on jobs.
Listen, the volunteer thing got caught in the mix of me just ranting about New York City Fire Department.
I've seen that. I was there for I was present.
No. I'm just talking about everyone.
I was for
people listening to
They're really good, man. I only took one bite. It's hard to tell anymore.
Take another bite. You don't worry about it.
Listen. Listen, when you put out the fire, you don't just put out the fire in the front. You put out the whole fire, right? That's why you got to eat the whole treat.
100%. By the end of the show, how much time do I got?
Usually, listen,
we got like 2 hours.
Well, thank you, Ryan.
I gotta hold this mic. I don't get a special mic like you guys. You got to give me a second.
All right, there you go.
That's
and listen,
well, now popcorn is
I gave popcorn
consuming. And Ryan, thank you for coming. That
was
awesome,
yeah.
Ryan.
And we're gonna I'm gonna continue to promote donating to your volunteer fire department as one of my new things. It's a thing that people don't just take for granted.
Yeah, you don't think about it.
No.
Thank you very much, by the way.
And listen,
until there's a fire.
And then you're like, I wish there was a fire department.
Volunteer. A lot of my friends, most of my friends are firemen. You know what I mean? Like a ridiculous amount. Don't get offended by what I said. And no, fuck you. You're not my friend if you got offended by what I said because I don't like work.
Everybody knows that.
Because I don't like work.
I don't like work. And if you like work, maybe we got to rethink this fucking friendship.
Oh.
Wow. Hey, I want to be busy.
Some people like what they do, Tom.
Yeah, some people have passions.
Yeah, but
some people hate what they do.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
what do you guys? I think you guys are all retarded.
Yes, they are.
We're talking about fire. We're talking about burning fire.
Hey, we're working right now.
Like we're talking about, but it's not on fire
You
in here.
used to go out to Long Island to do this. You travel all the way
We're
out to Long
talking
Island.
about fire.
Wait, and do you like like welding or anything like that?
Like edibles?
Well,
That's my passion.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
I like
the
shit
more
blowing
edibles
up.
I make, the more money I make.
I like blowing shit up and looking at shit blown up and preventing shit from hurting people.
Love fire.
Popcorn. It's not like if I make a dozen edibles today or 1 dozen, it's the same paycheck. You know what I mean? If I make a dozen, it's a lot more than if I make one. And that's the only reason you're getting paid the same. These people, and especially now, you can have 2 phones. You can watch interracial and Asian at the same time. You can't whack off then, but at least you have a nice hard-on for 8 hours.
You can get phone holders.
Yeah, they got phone.
You probably get one they get to hang around your neck.
All right.
Well, wait a minute. No, you like to hold the bottle. You can hold the TV.
I don't know. It always just baffled my mind.
Have you ever watched
Get
porn
some popcorn.
with a woman? With a woman. Like, have you ever watched it together?
Yeah.
Is it cool?
Why'd you say it so mellow?
It's never as
Frank,
dramatic.
Frank, that was so sexual. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you take notes.
I watched that porn. Yeah.
She wanted to do whatever was on the film, so I said, sure, put the thing on.
That's the
No, they did that in fucking Eastbound and Down with what's his name? The sidekick, and he had the Mexican girl from Mexico. And he goes, whatever they do, they have to do. She starts blowing him, and then it was a strap-on scene, and then he had
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Kenny Janowski. Shout out to Kenny Janowski.
Yeah, I didn't know what the movie. You don't know.
You ever seen Eastbound and Down?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, what if it's like a left turn, like ding dong? Oh, the football team from the other side of the tracks here. Like, I don't know why.
Make sure you know which porn you're putting on.
Max.
All right, now I gotta
make sure you know which porn you're putting on.
Yeah.
That's why I have to. Next time I have to keep my eyes open on that.
Yeah. Just pre-watch it, you know.
So, has anyone else watched porn with a partner? No, huh? What?
I don't know. Give me a second to answer. Jesus,
I mean,
what do you mean? The fuck?
that's
No.
something
You were like, hey, do you watch
that.
porn? No, you don't watch porn.
It's like, who am I going to
No,
throw
you
under
say,
the
do
bus?
you watch porn? Do you watch porn?
Porn with a partner?
There you
Yeah, I
go.
couldn't even
with a
think. I
partner.
couldn't even process the question right.
Porn with a partner.
I don't know. I like watching.
You lost me at porn. I was just drifting.
Yeah, sorry,
What's
guys.
he doing behind that screen?
Well,
Right? He's the one hidden.
because guys like weird porn. Is that true? Like you guys
What do
like
you mean,
like
guys
when
like
you're
weird
like
porn?
you're in the mood for something, so you gotta like search, like go in the search bar and
Girls-
be like,
girls
I want
insert-
to see
girls
mothers
insert
getting
random
fucked
objects
from
in two
behind
orifices,
by
maybe more,
their
depending on the
cousin
occasion.
or whatever. Like you
Right.
have to like put in things that are specific, right? So you have to
Yes.
be like in the mood for some sort of
Or you
porn.
just stroll and you find the thing that.
Oh, you could
Oh,
just have random like
Yeah.
Or-
oh.
Contributor to show Mateo watches a GIF or GIF, whatever is it on,
Yeah.
and like it's like a fucking couple second clip on replay.
No, the
he
side-
watches.
Ah.
he
The,
watches
the
it.
psycho from Alabama
Poor
hooked me up
Mateo.
with some
Why do you
porn thing.
blow him up like this?
The one from Alabama hooked me up with some porn thing, and she sent me all this crazy shit. 3 on 4, 5.
Susanna?
Susanna? No,
Dana.
Oh, Susanna.
Won't you do it for me? Somebody. better.
Yeah, no, we spoke about her last week.
Alabama with
Frank-
the porn on my knee.
Frank the neighbor is
The neighbor.
dealing with some fucking bullshit. This fucking psychopath from Alabama. What?
It could
Get
be
very
real.
angry.
This fucking psychopath from fucking Alabama came in fucking. Speaking of jerking off, she came in off herself, right?
The gun jam.
The gun jammed. Yeah. I never like you
Oh,
never
that's what
about
she said?
about to come and like it just like there's a clog in your urethra.
That never
No,
happened.
no, what?
She said the gun jammed. That's sad. It's
That's
like
what-
a real cry for help.
No, it ain't.
That's
It
exactly
ain't. She's
what
a
I told
fucking
her.
liar. She's a liar. She called up saying her fucking kid died. Her friend went through the windshield
she's a
of a car.
scammer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lady that was there with the fucking money from the plane ticket.
Oh.
That fucking bitch.
Did you ever get that back?
No, that's what we're talking about still. She's fucking still. She's a fucking psycho bitch. She's a scammer. Yo, know what's the unsung hero that no one ever, like, it's the real MVP? That little fucking thin membrane or skin that connects, that, like, it when it's cum time,
When
it
it's
cuts off
cum time.
it cuts off the pee time, and when it's pee time, it cuts off the cum time. Like
Cum time.
there's like a high paying job at the MTA about track switching, like where if the track goes the wrong way, the trains can collide. That thing is the real MVP because when you have to cum, it cuts down the pee. Then when you have to pee, it cuts up the cum.
Did you look this up and you're
What is
so
that called?
shocked?
He Googled it.
What is that called?
I forget.
But
It's not like two separate.
I knew when I
like,
was
tubes.
13
Well, what's that
and
got to
I
do with it?
sex ed.
I should have peed instead of cum.
No, but just no. It's the same. Oh, we got 2 holes down there. I got 1.
Now we know which porn you watch.
So funny. A friend of mine taught an entire class. She was a science teacher then, and she taught an entire class that men have 2 holes at the tip of their dick because her husband had that. It's like a rare thing. So she just assumed all men had 2 and taught the entire class. And then at the end of
Wow,
the class,
so she has not seen much dick in her life.
the paraprofessional who was a lesbian raised her hand and went, I know I don't know much about this, but I'm pretty sure there's only 1 hole. And the whole class started
Oh my
roaring.
God! I would
The lesbian stood up.
Yeah.
Know what I would
I'm
do?
pretty sure I don't know this.
I would drink a gallon of water and then watch porn and then just like fucking Star Wars lasers coming out. Boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
That's amazing.
No,
How is it? How is it though?
pew, pew, pew. No, know what's fucked up? These Board of Ed scumbags that she works with?
Oh, God.
No, listen. Back in the day,
I like that everybody always moans. Everybody always moans.
They told me back in
I hate the fire department. I hate the police department. I hate teachers. I hate sanitation. I hate
Board of Ed.
Mailmen.
No, I love mailmen.
Male people.
Male people. Well, he would say male.
No, he only likes male men.
Yeah. I hate male women.
Yeah, they should have get fucking jobs that meant for men. They're carrying a sack of fucking. Oh, but then the slit mailbox. All right, so maybe it's for both. These fucking.
I did that, John.
I saw the brain process. Did anybody
You
else
watched
see
it?
that?
Yeah. I watched the
I
whole
hope that
show
was on
come
film.
together.
Yeah,
Did you record it?
Just imagining that basically mailboxes are now women to Tom.
Yeah,
the ones by the post
turned it
office.
sideways. He turned the mailbox sideways.
Next time you go to the post office on Beach Channel Drive, you drop a letter on the outside. You're gonna be like, wow, this is a metal slit. This is a metal vagina slit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then the.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bettina, is there something you need to tell us?
I need to find out about this metal vagina.
Yeah, well, go by the post office.
Oh,
As
yeah,
you see
Frank
it.
and Tom both know
like,
about it.
You cheated on me and you're fucking her in the ass. What's this brown stuff on your cock? I'm like, it's rust.
I fucked the mailbox.
Let's smell his fingers.
They smell like metal. You fucking somebody with a period. I know it.
Wow. Again, Popcorn, you're totally like, don't worry, I won't, don't worry about this.
Ryan
I mean, the
left,
smartest
Popcorn's
strategy
here.
if you're going on a talk show is to answer the least amount of questions, and you guys are doing it for me.
Oh,
so
great. Welcome to the Big T Show.
I'm content at the moment.
This is why we love the Big T Show. Thank you for having me, by the way.
Thanks for coming
Yes,
back.
totally. Thank
I
you
do
very
have
much.
a question though.
Oh, okay. For me?
About this magazine thing.
The souvenir.
the journal.
Are there?
Journal.
When is the deadline to get ads in there?
I believe February 12th.
Okay, so coming up soon.
Right.
And are you able to tell us what the prices are, or is it something
It goes from I'd say $25 to about $200. That's from like a small put up
Quarter
a business
inch.
card, put up half a page,
Yeah.
put up a full page, put up a silver page, put up a gold page.
The
I'm
gold
not
pages
gonna
are
lie.
fire.
That
gold
is-
pages are
that's
out of control.
Damn good prices.
You could do a silver page. There's no
And like if
silver
you
in
got to
here.
think about it, like because of the fact that you
whoever's
donate
gonna
to
do
a
it should get
volunteer
this one.
organization, that you get a tax cut at the end of the year. So basically, as long as you continue to use that tax cut, you get a lifetime supply of advertisement.
Yeah.
If your business lasts that long.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I want to put. I'll take out a gold page.
Now, is this
Thank
only?
Thank you. Yeah.
No, put me down for a gold page.
Thank you.
We'll exchange information.
Yeah, sure.
What do you need? Like a file for the.
You can. I'll give you the paper, the forms, and everything. When you fill it out, you can pay it pretty much any way you want. You can pay it by check. You can pay it by cash.
And then he
No,
gets
that's
you
one
the
thing.
ad, and
Yeah,
they'll
that-
tell him what
And
the
then he
specs
gets.
are.
Then all
Yeah.
right. So then, like how the advertisement works is that not only does you yourself get a journal, but everyone that attends the installation dance that this is vouched for gets it, or their family members get it, and then each other business and their friends, so on and so forth, are able to get a copy.
Awesome.
And that's in like Howard Beach, Broad Channel, Breezy, obviously, and like a couple maybe other random some places in Brooklyn.
Awesome. I'm definitely in. Put me down for a gold page. No, listen, I love supporting.
Gold is fire.
Listen, like I said.
But you said they do silver too.
Yeah, they do a silver page.
Yeah.
I didn't see any silver pages.
Yeah, but that's why I was thinking like the silver.
Any
would
bronze?
Really
Any
stand out.
bronze?
This is actually there you go.
First, second, or third place.
Ooh,
Yeah, I mean,
gold
really.
page is
Sometimes
actually
gold page.
gold.
Yeah, it's
Actual.
like it's
Who's got
beautiful.
money? I
It
want
feels
the
different
bronze.
too. It's a
It's
different texture.
nice. It really pops.
I like
the
texture.
sensory, yeah, you like
texture.
texture. Stevie Wonder nipples and stuff.
Yeah, no, like,
But
like
there's
like when it's
more
cold and the
information
girl
in the book.
she gets the bumps on the nipples outside the titty.
I say I call them the high beams are on.
No. Everyone knows
The ones that have like
nipples.
braille on it.
Yeah, it has like
They have they little bumps.
like the nipple says I'm cold, but if you read the bumps, it says
it
she's
says-
really
Yeah, the
cold.
little
It says I want it
but
now.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
but
cold, but I'm
speaking
hot.
of the Board of Ed and this,
No, really? That's really.
Speaking of
I-
the Board of
I,
Ed and nipples.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah, right.
And fire.
What
what
did
you saying,
you?
popcorn?
I was gonna chime in and be like, I worked for the Board of Ed, but I didn't. I worked for the Board of Elections.
Oh,
At least it was a board.
yeah.
There was a board.
You know?
But no, these shitheads back in the day, and for years, like they taught you about BC and AD, like before Christ, and they told me AD was after the death of dinosaurs, and I said it up until like 5 years ago, and someone's like
not
laughing
it.
at me. I'm like,
Who's they?
the fucking teacher? I don't even know. It might have been
First of all, they should not have been teaching you religion in public school. Obviously.
No, just BC and AD.
And BC stands for before Carson.
But when they told me AD after the death of dinosaurs, I'm like, it makes sense because there was God, then there was
like
the dinosaurs.
ADD, which you have.
Oh my God!
But they let me down big time.
I'm sure.
Fucking scumbag.
I think that
You get really upset with the Board of Ed. You do.
Because I had so much potential.
I had so much potential.
It could have been my night.
He's not lying. He is very smart.
Then I spent 15 years sulking in.
He absorbs things and he holds on to them, and then they come out later.
Right, you hold the jug, you know what comes out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could tell you. Yeah.
It comes out, and it is not clear, people.
It is
not
clear. My friend.
It's never clear.
No.
It's never clear.
Let me be clear.
It's a little foggy.
Let me be
It's a
clear.
little foggy.
My comedian friend said his girl's colorblind, and he was at open mic. Shout out to Shane. And he's like, yeah, man, I love taking a shower with her because I could piss on her. And I'm like, yo, my pee is mad clear, too. And then when we shower, some people in the room with me shower.
Frank and you shower?
No,
it's so weird.
I love peeing on her.
It's so weird that you and Frank shower together. Like, it's really strange.
I'm into urine. I can't help it.
No, but that's when you drink so much water, you could, if you take a shower with a girl, you can also pee on her without her knowing.
Were you guys in Rockaway for the Asian invasion?
Oh, big time. Fucking Gold Adventure.
Yep. How are you talking about?
Back in 1992 or 94,
he goes, here we go.
There was a ship that ran aground by Fort Tilden, and they were jumping off the ship. And I'm watching this movie about a black...
Dead ass, they fucking were coming in.
And my aunt from Brooklyn was
From
there.
Asia, yeah, they were trying to get smuggled into the country. They
were
crashed the
hiding
ship.
under people's decks in Breezy. I'm watching this movie about a black guy trying to be a reporter in like a white industry, and he changes his skin to be white and was acting white. It was the weirdest movie. And like then all I hear is people running on the deck, and my aunt woke up. This black guy turned into a white guy on the TV. It was bugging me out. It was late at night, and then like all these I hear all these noises, and then the next they were the
Were
ship.
you sober?
Yeah, it was 12. The ship.
Oh my God.
That doesn't mean you were sober.
No, a couple years later, I would have been fucking drinking, probably bashing
So
bottles over there.
now we're talking about Tom Farrell's 12-year-old imagination.
No, it really.
No.
They made T-shirts up
Like
that said Gold Adventure and Asian people jumping off. They were selling them. It was fucked up. You had little fucking Irish white kids.
Yeah, no. So like, yeah, I guess
like,
immigration
swear to
came
God,
and tried to
Michael
chase them down,
Jackson's
but
sister.
No,
I mean, some of them definitely got away.
And some died.
Look at Flushing.
Because it was at night, and
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
you're jumping 200 feet off this cargo ship that ran around.
Yeah, you don't know what you're hitting.
It's almost made
That's
it
the
all the
only
way
place they
to
went.
freaking Woodside.
They only went to Woodside and Flushing.
No, but no.
You guys, I can't.
No,
It's a straight line.
This is just straight racist.
No,
That's not racist.
It's
That's not
really,
racist.
And then they all went to Woodside,
all right.
and then they all went to Flushing.
All right, listen.
As long as they got out of Rockaway, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they made it. That's
No,
where
that's
that
racist.
went. They made it. Now that's racist. Yeah.
Like the neighbor.
That's where it gets racist.
Take your rickshaw and get the fuck out of Rockaway.
One way out.
Listen, do you have anything else? I'm sorry this interview didn't go according to plan. But
I mean, you have popcorn here, Prime.
Yeah, he's speaking
Prime and
for
able
Ryan.
to answer any questions you may or may not have for the remainder of the time that is.
You're really asking him to ask you another question? Are you fucking for real? You're not on yet.
this is the weatherman.
Finbar's gonna sit next to me.
This is the weatherman for RBBC Radio.
RBBCRadio.com.
Yeah, and Finbar's the local weatherman.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you were the weatherman, would you want to go to the station with the most weather
Finbar's
reports
also right in the
and get paid
camera.
the same for going to another station that does 2 weather reports and gets paid the same? How many weather reports would you rather do?
This is the question of the day.
The 2 one, right?
Yeah.
You seem like a smart fucking man. How many times, out of control, cocaine train, vodka, you see me and I had that look in my eye at Conley's and I kept it easy?
You did.
You know what I mean? Like when we tell the story, we laugh about it.
Because you didn't want to admit that you robbed Finbar for $80 and had
How
his
long have
cum
you guys
smack
known
you in
each
the
other?
head.
Too long.
This was when I was 14.
They know each
I'm
other
34
well,
now.
real well.
So it's like
That's
20
how this whole
20 years?
conversation started.
20 years ago?
This story has been told.
So you
Yeah,
and him,
20 years.
like best friends?
They're best friends, Finbar and
I wouldn't
Tom.
say-
Like me and Jesse Brett and Kat's are best friends.
Yeah.
No?
Have you ever
Is
jerked
that
off
your
when he was
relation?
sleeping?
Let me tell you something. Me and Jesse Katz have gone through a lot of shit,
then
and
you ain't-
no shit like that has
So
ever
then
happened.
you aren't
still
good
young.
friends.
You're still
Yeah.
young. You got plenty
We're
of time.
30. He's
That's true.
married. If it was gonna happen, it ain't happening now.
Listen,
never
You want to
know.
hook up with Jesse?
What? No, wait.
I love
but
that.
You heard it here
takeaway.
first, folks.
Yeah, that was
There's
my
a couple
takeaway,
Jesse the
too.
girls.
There is a Jesse Katz girl.
There's a Jesse Katz girl, correct. She
Well,
used to
listen.
live on, like, whatever.
Finbar.
Yeah.
Listen, I know it made me look in bad light about taking $80 from you. What was my other options?
Would you have preferred to get the shit kicked out of you?
No.
No.
So you rather
I was
pay,
out of control then,
you'd
too.
rather pay
Yeah,
to
you
not
are.
get the shit kicked
I
out
was
of you.
really out of control back then.
Can't
That was
believe you
before
sold
many
$80
So then
80-pound knock on the doors you've had.
So that's a good thing that you just took the 80. You know?
Yeah, no shit.
That's a
Could've been
good thing,
worse.
Frank. Come
No,
on.
no, I'm not
Stop
saying-
enabling
No,
him.
he
Well, how
could've
does Finbar feel? Are you okay with the $80?
Yeah.
We're
No,
good.
you should
He
get
was
$80
wrong.
Yeah,
back.
dead ass. No, the guy came into my house
You
and tried to jerk
embarrassed
off
him.
in my
But I don't
room.
know if the story
Wait,
should be told on
So he
public
paid
radio.
$80
He
to
brought
drop
it up.
off
This
your
is on
voicemail?
NPR, for
Yeah,
Christ's
no,
sake.
that's the part I'm not okay with.
The residuals?
And
NPR, not public radio.
Don't worry, it's a long time ago. Statute of limitations. Are
Yeah,
over.
20,
Yeah,
Over
20
20
years is
over
more than
20
10
years.
years. After 10 years, your shit gets expunged.
Yeah.
So imagine jerking off. It's gonna be a long time ago.
That might have been a traumatic
Tom,
experience.
thank you so much for having me on your show.
What if now he can't go to the bathroom with other people because of this? Because he has a
I
fear that they're
appreciate
going
it.
to start jerking off behind him.
well, that's
For
his
the rest of
problem,
his
not
life.
mine.
It's always
But
so
you're the
fun.
cause of it.
He already settled for $80.
Listen,
He already
I
said
pay-
it.
yeah,
I
he
paid for
can't
one
take him
therapy
to court.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That was it. That's one shot deal.
well, listen,
I covered the therapy for that event.
The answer to Tom is that we've somehow been here for an hour
an hour.
already.
All right, beauty.
Well, listen.
So, and
see
if you
what
go a
happens?
minute over,
It's
that's
always so
like
much fun
an extra
at the Big T
$1,000
show.
you got to pay me.
No.
Are you serious?
So then just shut up real
Are
quick.
you
Think this
serious?
shit's free? That's why I'm talking so much.
All right, well, listen. Support your local volunteer fire department. Reach out to where can people find you? Maybe if they want to advertise.
If they want to go, it's on No Road and Broad Channel.
Yeah, and I'm definitely look for the Big T Show gold page. And Finbar, where can people find you? Besides the Plum Beach Glory Hole, stall number 3, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, knock 3
No,
times.
It's Sunday, Mondays
He's
now.
gotta
He's
get-
at Sorrentino.
Oh,
the other
Sorrentino. That's
days.
where you make
Yeah.
more money delivering pizza instead of whatever you do in the Glory.
Pizza and
I haven't got you yet. I ordered from there a lot. It's amazing. I'll get you one day.
And you have a show on
Oh, yeah.
Saturday.
Oh, shout out
Oh,
to
yeah.
shout out to Bernadette's. If you haven't been, the food's fucking amazing. Come check out Big T Saturday night. I have Big T and Friends. We're having a comedy show 7:30 and 9:30.
7:30. You got to be there at 7:30, or at least buy the 9:30 tickets, because otherwise, how do we know? The damn Rockaway, they don't tell anybody like, "Hey, I'm coming to the show." They're just like, "Oh, just show
Yeah,
up."
I'm
Yeah.
gonna show up. And
There's
now
only
it's-
room
now it's
for like
packed.
20
Yeah,
fucking.
we're doing a small tight show, appetizers, and comedy show. And right after this, I'm shooting to an open mic.
Bring your
So
own
make sure,
beer.
yeah, BYOB. Shout out to Ty and everyone killing it at Bernadette's. Get the classic English muffin, bacon, and some French toast. I love it there. I mean, how many times at work did your boss tell you, "Hey, stop jerking around"?
Actually done. He's like, go make boxes.
You're like, "Oh, I can't wait to jerk off."
I have a problem.
I'll give
I
you
have a
$80
problem.
I'll give you $80. Give me a break.
Bettina,
It's not a problem,
Bettina,
Finbar.
thank you
You
for
just
joining
love
us.
the hell out of yourself,
Thank you for
buddy.
having me.
You love the hell out of yourself.
That's right.
Yo, let him go jerk off in your bed.
We're so in pain.
Frank's probably
I was
heard
like, these
this
bitches
story
don't want to give me
before.
a chance.
No, I never
So I
heard it
sat in the
before.
corner by myself because I'm
Smelling
public
her
school.
vagina for her.
No, so then as the bus goes on, was like 10-minute ride. I'm like, all right, good. You don't want to fucking give a public school kid a chance? That's why your pussy stinks. You know, that was like life and God. And I don't even know. She was just smelling it. So she knows from time to
Oh
time
my
she has
God. I
an
can't.
aroma.
I can't
Not
with
that
the
it-
justification at it. I can't. And she knows.
Not me.
Well, when you smell something, you got to check. You know, you never know. I haven't checked the bottom of my shoes. You know?
That's true. Ooh, sorry.
Man, but listen, shout
Well,
out to...
Have you ever been with a woman and something like that? Well, not you. I'm not.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Don't name any names right now.
No,
I mean,
listen.
it's not the best thing in the world. You know?
What, the smelly pussy?
Yeah.
We were watching that show on
It's not the
Hulu.
worst thing, but it sure isn't the best.
Right? No,
Well, it's not the worst for what?
No, it's not
Stepping
the
in
worst.
manure?
Barefoot.
Well, instead of putting your pillow in your pillowcase, put fucking horse manure? Like, what else is worse?
Yeah.
No, but,
A paper
Ew.
cut. You ever get a paper cut? I mean, it's just...
no, seriously. You ever
Now
talk?
we know where the line is with Frank.
Oh, there's no line.
There's
No,
no line.
They're next
There's
door
no-
neighbors.
Yep, forget that shit.
Hold on, you ever go to a girl's house and you take her to piss, and when you're done going through a medicine cabinet, you look over to the left, you're like, she doesn't have a detachable shower head? What is she doing, handstands in there? How is she cleaning it? Like little fucking
What
cups
are
of
you
water?
talking about?
Like, how is she not taking
Shower
out
You watch your
head.
cooch.
detachable shower head? Like,
What are you? Wait.
I judge a girl if she doesn't have a detachable shower head.
Why?
I
Why?
wonder if you have, and then if you
Apparently
ever go down on it, it's
apparently
like,
she's not
how does
spraying
it
up
taste good with the fucking waters up there
Same
and your
way you
vagina's
clean
down
your
here?
butt without an attachable.
Who doesn't have? I have a bidet, first off, Max, and second,
First off, Max.
Bidet. Parlez-vous français?
No.
A bidet
Parlez-vous
is
français?
it sprays your butt.
No.
No.
Comment?
Oui, oui.
Oui.
No,
Plop,
number
plop.
two, number two, number two.
Plop, plop.
Yeah, pop,
Plop,
pop.
plop.
I took French for 4 years. I only know 3 words.
Holy shit.
What the hell are you doing, Frank?
I was
He was learning
French, I'll tell you that
You're
much.
picking the shit out of your shoe.
Staring at
He was French kissing.
staring at the French teacher. If she was,
Yeah.
Like, look at that bulge in her pants with that
No, he
hairy
would know
pussy.
everything she was saying.
Oh, no, the French ladies, they shave, right? Oh, they don't shave their armpits.
No more. Nobody shaves anymore.
What?
The fuck you talk about?
I tell you, speaking about
Nobody
that,
shaves
Oh,
anymore.
Frank's about to talk about pubic hair.
Yeah.
Oh my
See,
God.
He knows. See, he knows. See how quick that is? When I first got divorced back in 06, and the first time I was with another woman, and she was naked, I looked and said, "What the hell is that?" Because she was shaved. I haven't seen that.
And you were like,
Was that time
baffled
frame
by
as long
it?
as I've been alive?
And then when I
Oh, man,
and I
it's-
was naked, she goes, "If you think I'm doing that, you're fucking crazy."
Ah.
Yeah, this
She
poor,
needed a weed whacker.
this
Yeah.
poor girl back in the day, she took her underwear off once, and it was like this fine black pubic hair, and it just folded out like like computer paper. It was
Like
Yo,
computer paper.
like-
And not like, you know what computer paper he's talking about, right?
one
Like
that
the
goes
one that folds
Yeah.
out with the holes and the
Yeah.
perforated,
no,
like,
and
pull off
it
the
was
side.
such
Three sheets,
fine,
yeah.
thin
Yeah.
hair.
Ooh.
Like, you couldn't even be mad that she just decided to fold it up and catch you with the underwear.
Yes, you could.
No, but I got in
I'm
trouble.
furious right now.
I got in trouble by her dad because I was at when I was at the dentist. Like, remember in the magazines, the flyer would fall off where you can just
Yeah.
fucking sign up for it. You get magazine starts coming to your house, and I think it was Entertainment Weekly, and I'm not gonna say her name on here, but I changed her first name and then
Audrey.
and the last name I put as Harry Bush, HARIBUSCH, and then the magazine started coming to our house with her name, and the dad's reading it, blank Harry Bush, and he knew it was me, and he like,
How do you know it was you? Come on.
oh, he knew.
Could have been
Who else,
anybody else.
who else is doing that?
Yo, Frank, I bought I used to deliver Chinese food. I bought the wife. I know she loved fortune cookies to get a good standing. A huge brown bag full of fortune cookies, and they weren't home. I was banging the door, and I didn't know where to come, so I fucking came in the bag. And still gave it to her. I tormented this family. They sort of deserved it.
You see when you get involved with him?
Your family loves me.
Well, because they don't know this shit. Hope they're not watching the show. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, your grandma watches this.
Oh, Sarge.
Shout out to Sarge.
Yeah.
She's a big fan of the show. She has big T gear.
Not anymore.
No, listen. You know how I treat your granddaughter.
I throw a burger down her throat and I treat her like the who that she is.
Whoa,
Not you.
whoa,
Not
whoa,
you.
what
Not
is
you.
that from?
What
Not
is
you.
going
That
on?
was what's his face?
I don't know
the
what's going on.
guy from Brooklyn. What was his
We
name?
lose Max and we lose everything.
No,
No,
she
she's
was
I
hot.
thought
smelling
she
her
was eating the
vagina.
Chinese
Oh,
food.
I,
No,
I'm
I
telling
knew,
you, she
I
was
knew where he
smelling
was,
her vagina.
I knew where he was going with
I
that.
was very like,
I haven't been asked any
no,
questions,
he's,
really.
he's just saying that Popcorn's
rant?
here to speak
oh
in for
shit, the
Ryan.
weatherman's here.
Yeah!
Oh,
Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means?
Hold on.
Do you know what that
Hold
means?
on, hold on, hold on,
Do you know
hold
what that
on, hold on, hold on.
Hi, Finbar.
Finbar. This is for anyone who doesn't know, Finbar
Divine.
Divine.
He already started.
Oh, he's wagging his finger at me like he's telling me not to bring up something.
But
What?
he screwed me
start-
over.
Whoa!
You started. You're in a biker gang now, Finbar. What's up with the?
I like that jacket actually. I don't want to stick up for Finbar. But
no, I like that jacket too. But you deliver pizza in that jacket?
My mom has a jacket like that.
I need a jacket to deliver pizza or join my bike gang. Which one are you gonna fucking use it for?
Oh.
So I'm not bashing him. I'm fucking joking around with the guy.
You deliver pizza for Plum Tomatoes?
Let's Sorrento.
It's Sorrento's now.
Yeah, but now maybe that's why. Because he was the one getting the icy and nicey.
Yeah, Finbar. Do they still give ices and niceys over there?
Icy and a nicey.
All right, listen. Do you have anything to say? Do you want to tell the people where we know each other from?
Hold on, Maxine.
No, you're not on yet.
Here, Finn.
There's no ring show. It's just a
now
ship.
they've proven what.
Yo, you don't think they know that they created their own little community there? For a second?
They probably, if they
They
look around,
They
unless they're
totally know.
I think all cultures tend to migrate
To each
towards
other?
each other.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's easier.
Oh, that's racist.
No, you
they
don't
talk
think so?
the language.
There aren't many diverse neighborhoods.
Look at even you.
Now
it
they're
became the
starting.
Hong Kong Express. I called it B3.
no, Frank.
All
Frank, back in the day,
Oh,
it was like I had my headphones on. I went to Lincoln, one of my 4 high schools,
Jesus.
and I was coming up at 36 to the B3, the 35, and there was some hot girls on the bus in their school dresses coming from like Finbar or something, and we're stopped there, and it's like little Asian town, and the smell was like
What?
you see the Peking duck in the window, but then there's like seafood. And it's just whatever the fuck it's called.
No. I'm laughing
and I
at
see,
what-
and everyone's smelling stuff. And I seen the girl. She had her foot up on. I remember this vividly on the back of the bus, like on the other seat, and she kept putting her head down, smelling. I seen her nostrils. flaring. Yeah, because she thought it was a vagina.
Stop.
I remember
Your
it.
imagination again.
Did
This is
anybody see that story going that way?
No.
I remember.
No.
I
And
knew-
then
I
she
knew it
put her
was
head
going that way.
down. I thought she was getting
I
sick.
gr- you know what I mean? Because you're fucking in there with your little sieve, pissing all over your feet. Because that's how women don't get athlete's foot. Urine cures athlete's
with
foot.
your little sieve pissing all over your feet.
That's what they're doing in there.
You're in the shower with your little sieve pissing all over your feet.
Because we have a fucking hose that we can, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm going to pee on my left foot, I'm going to pee on my right foot. Their little sieve just goes everywhere.
Stop calling it a little sieve. It's so weird.
A little
It's really
A
weird.
large.
What do you call
You
something?
guys with your little sieves.
What do you call something with like a?
Not
it's
a
a
little
slit
sieve.
with water comes out. It's leaking like a sieve. That's what they say. Yes or no?
That's true. That's true.
And that a sieve looks like a little slit, like a vagina.
Right.
Am I that fucking off?
And the mailbox on 160.
Oh, yeah, it is. Go there and check it out.
But Frank, vouch for me.
First thing I thought of when I saw it, I said, "Holy shit!"
It looks like an Asian girl's vagina.
Oh, because it's sideways.
Yeah,
You guys, oh my God.
It's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing how we think
But,
alike.
and
I
on
was
the
thinking
lunar
there.
on the lunar New Year.
It's a
too.
Lunar New Year?
Well, we gotta get in the ass now.
Whoa.
It's the year of the rat.
Frankie boy.
Year of the rat. Sneaky rat.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to all my Asian persuasions out there.
Oh yeah.
Especially all the workers at China New Star, some of my favorite Asians of all time.
Are they
Been
single?
going there for 25 years.
Are they single?
Some of them. Listen, like I mentioned before, they give me a discount. Where else do you go anywhere where you're non-Asian and they give you a discount?
You must order a lot of food.
Asians love. They think you're very, very rich if you're a heavy. He likes to say.
knows
He likes to
now.
say.
Wait a minute.
This is why women don't have athlete's feet.
Oh yeah. All right, listen. You Google it.
They all pee in the shower.
Athlete's feet. No, listen. You ever have athlete's feet?
Unbelievable.
Nope.
You ever have athlete's feet?
No.
You're fucking lying. You ever have athlete's
swear
feet?
to
No,
God.
because
Have you
I
put-
swear to
pee in
God.
the shower.
No,
Is that
exactly.
why?
No. Most men get athlete's foot, right?
Never had it.
But Susan, homemaker, and whoever else, hey, put the seat down when you're done. Fuck you with your wart-infested hairy ass. I'm touching your fucking hairy ass seat. Why don't you put it down? But listen, I just want to thank Popcorn and Ryan for coming in.
Thank you very
doing
much.
amazing work with, like I said, God's
Doing God's work.
Yeah, God's work with volunteering, you spending your time saving people.
BCFD.
And
Oh yeah.
Finbar and Frank, the neighbor,
Hello.
you know him. Thank you for coming. Listen, this has been another wild episode of the Big T Show. And remember, be the person you are when you're high. See you next week.
Thank you very much for having me.
Beauty.
Bye.
Oh, thanks, Max.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck.